What's up, y'all? Welcome back to a new welcome back to a new video. I have the keys this time, as you can see, and then I will show y'all the controls and some pros and cons. So, first, you would turn the bike on, of course, key ignition right here. You have the key, and you're just gonna stick it in there. Then it's on, which is P. To get it out of P, you're just supposed to hold any brake lever, and then you can hold it for as long as you want. But it gotta be like 2 to 3 seconds. And then you have your headlight. And then you have your hazards. Wait. There you go, you can see them. I'll get off the bike so you can see. So you have your hazards here, as you can see, the orange RGB. You can see the tail light. That tail light is bright. I would show y'all like the brake light, but then if you do, then yeah, it'll just put the bike in drive. So if you twist the throttle, then you're just gonna go somewhere. Which is I'm in the house, so I'm not trying to do that. It has a horn, turn signals. Let me turn off the hazards. Look at that. And these are all the controls to control hazards, light, turn signals, and the horn. And then this is how you go mode to mode. And then the brakes behind here, and then the throttle over here. Like I said, it's very twisty. And as you can see, turn signal. Y'all can see the other one. Other turn signal. License plate holder. And yeah, pegs, kickstand, and yeah, this bike has 3 modes. So let's start talking about the pros and cons. One con I don't like is why they didn't do RGB right here, like the LED screen or something, like the Strike and the Yosma have, that's probably the bike that like the Strike, because I can't fit on this bike barely. Like, see, I can't put my feet on the ground. So yeah, so we're gonna have that. So that seat, it is not that comfortable. That's another con. Another con is they lied about the height. Like I said in the last video, they said 4'2" to 5'9", and I'm literally like 4'8" or something, and I can't even barely fit. So that's a lot about that. So if you're like the same height as me, or like 4'5" or lower, but you're like right above 4'2", I don't suggest getting this bike because it won't be big enough for you. I mean, it'll be too small for you. Now let's start talking about more cons, because I'm pretty sure there is more cons on here. There's another con, let me stop the turn signal when it's done the battery. Another con is that I don't like how they just I don't know. I think that might be all cons, actually. I don't know yet. I don't like the way the key is, though. That's another con. Now let's talk about the pros. I love the plastics. Plastics are perfect. I love that you got controls and you got your throttle. I like a twist throttle. Full twist throttle, not a half twist. And headlight. And it got tail light. That helps. And got these thick knobby tires. So yeah, these thick knobby tires will do the trick if you're going in the dirt. And then you plug the battery in there. I like how it's red. And it really, and this bike is pretty loud when you ride it. I know I wasn't able to ride it, but my dad rode it, and I heard how loud it was behind him. So yeah. Here, this is what the battery is gonna look like when it comes. and it will come with this toolkit, all these tools in. I don't know if those are all the tools that it came with. It might be something like that, you know. And then wheel lock to go up there. And then that's pretty much it with this. But everything else, this bike is cool. So if you ever want to know where I got the bike from, then you can either get it at like the eScoot Nova website, or you can get it from Amazon. I'm pretty sure they have it there. There's a lot of knockoffs, and I'm pretty sure it's just the exact same, just a different model name. But I'm pretty sure. So if you ever see one, then if you like it, then you can. And this is the user's manual right here, which is just gives you all the instructions for it. And then this is just all this stuff. And if y'all want to pause to read that, then y'all can. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Then the key, what I don't like it. Like, you see how it's like this? Watch this. When you put it in, it's like, like a circle. And you turn it on, it's like that. I'll let y'all hear the horn, like, in a minute real quick. I'll give y'all a horn sound. So, yeah. Give me 1 second and we'll get a horn sound, okay? Alright, y'all. We're about to get a horn honk. So, if y'all were ever wondering how the Nova's horn sounds like, well, here you go. Say, yep. And then, I don't know where the horn comes from here. I might blow out y'all's eardrums, but I just want y'all to hear it, okay? Sorry, headphone users. But anyways, yeah. Make sure you like and subscribe, and peace.